I'm Bruce Bonebrake. Welcome to this installment of the AutoZone Do-It-Yourself video series. Chances are you've seen the check engine light come on while driving. Today we're going to explain why the light is so important and what it means when it comes on and how to diagnose the problem. Then we'll show you how to reset the light once the problem has been corrected. Today's vehicles have several types of indicator lights to warn the driver of problems. First are the typical warning lamps that have been used for decades to alert us of low oil pressure, engine temperature, and so on. Warning lights are usually red in color and report on only one specific component or condition. For instance, a brake light that comes on when we try to drive with the emergency brake set. The second type of indicator, known as a malfunction indicator light, and usually amber colored, lets us know when there's a problem within one of the systems monitored by the car's onboard diagnostic computer. The check engine light is one of these. It illuminates automatically whenever the computer detects possible trouble with the emission control system, fuel mixture, engine performance, electrical circuits, or drivetrain. The light coming on does not necessarily mean that you have a big expensive problem. Sometimes it can be as simple as a gas cap that has not been tightened properly. When the light comes on, the vehicle should be checked for a cause of the problem as soon as possible by connecting a code reader, such as this one, to the vehicle to display the diagnostic trouble code stored in the system. Pay special attention to a check engine light that flashes while driving. A flashing indicator is alerting the driver to discontinue driving the vehicle as soon as possible because of a significant ongoing misfire. This can cause other systems to fail and possibly lead to expensive engine repairs if not addressed. You may be wondering why your vehicle needs a computer system and what it does exactly. Beginning in the early 1970s, car manufacturers were required to lower vehicle emissions. In the early 1990s, the EPA mandated that any vehicle sold within the United States must comply to a new standard called OBD2. It stands for Onboard Diagnostic System 2. All vehicles made during or after the model year 1996 have to comply to the OBD2 standards. An engine management system such as OBD2 can be divided into three main parts: the inputs or sensors, the processing unit or main computer, and the outputs, which are primarily fuel injectors, ignition coils, and transmission shift solenoids. The input sensors monitor a wide variety of conditions that could affect engine operation. The sensors feed this information via voltages and resistances to the main computer. The main computer is programmed to analyze all of these inputs simultaneously and make determinations on how to alter the fuel ratio and ignition timing of the engine, as well as when to shift the transmission to another gear. The system uses a standard connector so that diagnostic information can be obtained from any vehicle using the same diagnostic tool. This tool goes by several names, but most often you'll hear it referred to as a code scanner. This is the tool that you use to obtain the trouble codes from your system. When your check engine light comes on, the computer stores a trouble code in its memory. These trouble codes are read by the scanner, and that is how you begin the process of identifying the source of your check engine light problem. You can also take the car to AutoZone where they can help you determine the trouble code. The vehicle we're working on today is a 2001 Isuzu Rodeo. The check engine light came on, so we know it has at least one problem. To get a better idea of what's going on, the first thing I'll do is connect the code reader to the computer's data connector and retrieve the stored trouble codes in the computer memory. As with any job, to do it right, you'll need the right tools. The nice thing is, the jobs we'll be covering today don't require a large, expensive assortment. Basic hand tools are generally all you'll need. In case where a specialty tool is required, be sure to check with AutoZone's Loan a Tool program. They have many specialty tools that can help you complete your job a lot quicker and easier. The first things you'll need are a socket set and a repair manual for your specific vehicle. You may also need screwdrivers or pliers to remove some components.
Be cautious when working under the hood. If the engine has been running, components will be extremely hot, so be careful what you touch. When working around a running engine, it is important to be alert and never wear loose clothing or a necktie that can get tangled in belts, pulleys, or the fan. If you have to lift the vehicle, never work under it until it has been secured with wheel blocks and securely positioned on jack stands. A hydraulic jack alone is never enough. And always remember to wear your safety glasses. Get the entire DVD for this repair and all other procedures covered in the Complete Car Care series at your local AutoZone store.